Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma in Football Manager 2019. And today we have sort of a special opponent. Today we are playing Sassuolo, and they're a special opponent for a bunch of different reasons. First off, last season they were the runners-up in the league. Like, we were fighting against them for the title the whole way. This season, as you can tell, they are doing much worse. Actually, their manager got sacked just I think like a day ago or two. And of course, last season they had 3 of our players on loan. 3 players that are more or less regular starter for us now. They have Nicolas, that was top goal scorer of the league together with Arp. They had Marin, who was brilliant on the left flank, and they had Pellegrini, the young left fullback, was also really good. This season they only have 1 player on loan for us, and clearly that's not enough to carry them. But another reason why they are very special to us is if we go back to last season, there were 1 single team in the league that we we lost against, both at home and away, and that was them. Let's see if we can find it here. So here at home we lost 3 goals versus 4 in a crazy game. And then, of course, earlier in the season, we lost 2 goals against none away. So this is a team we've really been struggling against. Didn't manage to beat. Didn't manage to beat. We lost against them in both games last season. So for many different reasons, we are very motivated for this game. Even though they are struggling, even though their manager just got sacked, we clearly have some unfinished business with them that we need to attend to today. But before we start the episode or the game, I just want to mention that I have a little Christmas giveaway going on my channel, if you haven't seen it already. It got posted on I think 2 days ago, so make sure to check that one out if you haven't already. And I'm recording this episode 2 days in advance because I'm going to be gone during the holiday visiting family and so on, so I won't be able to record much. So I'm actually not sure if all the things I'm giving away has already been given away, but I don't think so, because I'm a very small challenge. What I'm talking about, I'm a very small channel, and I'm giving away a lot of stuff, a lot of copies of the Football Manager documentary. So since I'm a very small challenge, why can't I say channel? Since I'm a very small channel and I'm giving away a lot of copies, there's a good chance that it's still one available too, so make sure to check out that giveaway. But yeah, for this episode, one last thing I want to mention is, you know, the injuries and this save. We have had a decent history, and now they are finally starting to pile up for this season. We have Gerson, we have Nsossi, and we have Marin out with injuries. Both Gerson and Nsossi's injury was about a month long, but some time has passed since they got them, as you can tell. Gerson has up to 3 weeks left, and Sossi up to 2 weeks left, and then Marin was a shorter one. He just have like 2 days left. And actually, I forgot to tell you what has been going on, but that's the reason that we have quite a few names there that you don't know, because they are from our youth team. I'm probably going to have to give some kid a new shirt. But yeah, it's actually passed quite a few games since last episode, because last episode was, of course, the Champions League game versus Hertha Berlin. Since that one, we managed to beat Udinese home in the league. We managed to beat Torino big in the Italian Cup. Then we managed to beat Cagliari big in the league, and then finally a big win versus Spezia. But all of these teams are more or less, maybe not counting Udinese, but all the other teams are teams in the bottom of the table, so clearly teams we should be beating. And that means we have reached a quarterfinal in the Italian Cup, and just like last season, I don't care about the Italian Cup as long as we don't reach the final, because if you reach the final, you always want to win, but right now it's not our top priority. I've also seen the draw for the Champions League first knockout round, and I actually feel like we got a little bit lucky. I mean, this club is not a bad one, Benfica. It is a good club, but considering the options that were around, I feel like it could have been much worth if we could have got like teams like Barcelona or Man City or so on. So it could have been worth. It's not going to be easy, but I feel like we can do it. But yeah, let's get to this game. So some of the kids need shirt numbers because I mean, they haven't played for us before, so they need shirts. Squad numbers. Let's submit the team, and hopefully we can take advantage of Sassuolo being struggling. But at the same time, their manager just got fired. So all these lads are going to be so very motivated to basically show their best version of themselves for when they get a new manager. So you know, whenever a new manager take over, it's going to be changes. You never know. So they are probably going to be very fired up, very motivated to show that they should have a spot in the new manager's team. I don't believe they have appointed one yet, but they will very soon. And yeah, I feel like they are going to be very, very motivated to perform well. And as always, said it so many times before in this series, they have one of our players on loan. And whenever we actually look at his fitness levels, my gosh, he's dying already. And I remember because we checked him out, they said that he was in need of a rest. So they are basically really abusing my kid here, aren't they? But as I said so many times before, whenever I play against one of my loaned out players or one of my former players, they always do well against us. I mean, you're like, even this season, Dzeko scored against us. And last season, of course, Nicolas was on loan on Sassuolo and scored like 2 or 3 goals for them against us. And look at his clock, just ticks away. What's going on here in the first half? Nothing happens at all. And of course, when something happens, it actually is Sassuolo. And he breaks through. What's up with the defense? Just let him run straight through you guys. And this is a very very garbage first half, isn't it? I mean, they are dying here from fitness levels, so hopefully we can take advantage of that in the second one. But we clearly need to tell the lads that we are not pleased with this first half. It was a really, really crappy one. Let's go to the tactics screen. We're gonna bring Tonali a little bit higher up into the pitch. We could change Cristante around to a box to box, and we're not going to be positive. We're going to be attacking. Because that first half, I mean, it felt like it just passed away, like nothing happened. It took like 3 seconds, and then the whole half was over. I think it's time to show some passion, lads. Kluivert picks up a yellow card. Here is a highlight, final highlight, that maybe could be for us, or maybe not. And here is Nicolas, and it would have been such a beautiful story if last season Nicolas loaned out to them, scored against us, and this season he plays for us and he would have scored against them, but clearly it wasn't meant to happen, at least not there. And here is Sassuolo once again with a highlight. Beautifully intercepted though, maybe you can turn around. Here's Nicolas once again, he gets another chance, but he refuses to score. Where are you aligned? Like, can I trust you, Nicolas? Are you an inside agent? Are you still on Sassuolo's side? Corner, Arp, and Arp at least, he is on our side. Scores his 20th goal of the season. But yeah, maybe we should start suspecting Nicolas of being an agent or something like that. Trying to work against us from the inside. But in Arp we trust. In Arp we trust. And I think it's time for some subs. Now let's see here. I mean, I feel like we can't trust Nicolas, can we? His nervous 6.3 rating, he's missed the 2 huge chances. Let's bring in Schick on the pitch instead. Other than him, Kluivert been complete garbage. But Marin is out with his injury, so we think we're gonna bring in Pereira in that position instead. And here is Pereira with the corner. Clear by the defense. Inda picks this up and close, but not close enough. Of course, Navas in the Sassuolo goal is a very, very good goalkeeper. Probably one of the better in this game. Florenzi, it's not over. The highlight keeps on going. Cristante changes flank. Here's Pereira, newly subbed, with a very, very optimistic finish. I'm not even sure if that was a shot or just a very, very bad cross or something like that. He just gave it away. At least a lot of more things have happened here in the second half compared to the first one. Because the first one was really terrible, but still can't be very pleased with this one, can we? And considering we are having injuries on the right flank too, I think we want to save Inda for more important games. Let's bring in Barbosa, can play in that position. So let's go with him since Gerson is out with his injury for a little bit longer. But I mean, not much going on here. As I say that, of course, I have to eat my words, because here is a goal kick, and here is Sassuolo. Upamecano wins that one back, though. Can we advance? Moreno for Pereira. Back to Moreno. Moreno for Cristante. Pereira. Working our way towards their side of the pitch. Changing flank. Beautiful here for Barbosa. Barbosa, Tonali. Tonali, Cristante. Moreno, a lot of players into box. Can he find somebody? Can he? Can he? Maybe? Maybe not. Instead, this could become a very dangerous counter-attack. Lads, work. And show that you're quick. You should be quicker. And that was a pretty... I mean, it got kind of out of angle. But frustrating. I feel like we should be dominating, winning this game easily. But it's clearly it's not happening. Here's Tonali, though. Tonali sets up Schick, or maybe not. Maybe not at all. But Pereira wins that one back. Moreno... Tonali, Pereira, Tonali, Pereira, changing flank for Barbosa, but no, this is really dangerous. This is a counter-attack. And that's the equalizer. And right now, we are in a situation that we need to go like down to the history books to find the latest time that we actually managed to beat this team. I think we are going to tell the lads, show some passion. This is frustrating. I feel like we should have done better. I feel like we should have been able to win this one. Instead, this is just terrible. 6 minutes of extra time, though. That's a lot of extra time. Here's Moreno for Arp. Back to Moreno with the early cross to Tonali. Yes! Yes! Tonali. Was that actually an own goal? Felt like that was a masterpiece from Tonali. Let's take a look at the replay here. Moreno throw in for Arp. Back to Moreno with a one-touch for Tonali, and why do you count that as an own goal? Yeah, it might. If it touched him, it was so little that it more or less didn't even change direction. How could you consider that an own goal? That's very, very harsh for that player. The 6 minutes is up, but Sassuolo continues to attacking. But at least maybe... Oh no, I'm nervous. Don't stop passing around there, giving it away. But that's the full-time whistle, and I'm not pleased. I'm actually going to tell the lads how displeased I am. I'm very happy that we managed to win in the end, but they need to know that that was a bit of a let-off. We weren't good enough, and we have to step up things against better opponents. And yeah, they all agreed. They agreed. The good news is, of course, we got 3 points, and that's all that counts. But, I mean... We should have been able to secure this victory much earlier. The good news, though, I didn't talk about it before the game, but look at the league table when we get there. We are dominating the league in a way that we have never even remotely done before. This is the league table. Take a look at this one. Take a look at our lead. We have this is unheard of in this save. I mean, yeah, we've basically never been nowhere near dominating the league like this. Not at all. I mean, most of the season has been quite close between us and the runners-up. But I feel like finally all the stars are aligning with a new tactic, with Donnarumma as our new signing in goal, with a few youngsters breaking into the first team for this season, with Nicolas, with Marin, with Pellegrini. I feel like everything is finally coming to maybe reaching our final form here. But I'm not saying that because I have some plans for the future and maybe for the next season that could really change things up completely. But right now, we're in a fantastic situation. But of course, the league is no longer the main goal for us. It is Champions League. We never won it. We haven't even been close to winning it. So still a lot left to fight for in this save. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.